J-WAT Productions, I choose you!
Hi everybody, I'm Waddy McFly with J-WAT Productions, and I'm with the amazing Veronica Taylor. And she is the voice actor for Ash Ketchum, amongst plenty of different other things.
Right.
But so I'm actually a little bit fangirling right now because I eventually want to be a voice actor as well. I would die so happy if I could be a voice actor as well. Can you tell us what's some advice you can give maybe to people looking into voice acting, or something that you wish you knew when you were starting, or something like that?
Okay, so I started acting when I was 5. In plays and whatever. I think the biggest thing, if you want to be a voice actor, you want to be an actor, because when you are doing cartoons or audiobooks or anything kind of just voice related, you have not much time to prepare. And so you want to make sure that you have all of your talents. You understand who your character is, how to form your character, what their objective is. Oftentimes you're working alone in the booth, so you need to be able to figure out what the other person might have said, how they might have said it, and respond to nothing. And also you want to work on your voice so that you can really figure out where to place, if you're going to be talking up here or way down in here, or you want to be able to move it around. Often you're asked to do more than one character. So you want to kind of pack your suitcase full of all your talents. And then when the door opens, you're set to walk through.
That is great. So what do you do to get in? Because you kind of mentioned you got to get into that kind of zone and that character. What do you do to try and get into your characters for when you? Because I mean, like you said, you're all alone. You don't have much to feed off of. What do you do personally, if anything?
Well, I try to get a really solid idea of who the character is. Obviously, like let's pick Ash Ketchum. Why not? He's a 10-year-old boy. You see him. He's got his hat on. He's got his backpack on. He's got his Pikachu. He's got a lot of energy. So it sits a little bit differently. So then, you figure him out, and he's kind of in here. Playing Amelia from Slayers, she's up here and kind of, she's got a lot going on, but so that I'm different when I voice different characters, because it sits in a different place, and you also know who they are, so you become them.
Awesome. Yeah, that's great. Two more questions, if you're okay with that.
I'm all right.
Awesome.
I got time.
Okay. So let's talk about Pokemon and Ash Ketchum.
I want to talk about Pokemon. Let's just do it, okay?
Yeah, of course. I want to know what went through your mind when you heard, hey, you're going to play this 10-year-old boy who leaves his home at 10 to catch random creatures out in the... that sounds interesting when you think about it, but now it's like our most beloved childhood thing. What was your thought process when you heard about it? Do you think it would be a success, or what were you...
Well, as an actor, I was happy to have an audition, period. So excited to get a job. And I didn't really think ahead to, how long might this job last? They say it's going to go on TV. Well, we'll see. Nobody knew that it would be such a hit. And years later, we'd all be still here talking about it. But as far as playing a boy, I just kind of jumped into that character. I actually played Jim Hawkins on tour with Treasure Island before, so I'd played a boy on stage in front of people.
So that helped.
So I didn't really think about, if you are playing the character and you are it and you believe you're the character, then I think the audience can believe you're that character too. Awesome. The more you commit, and that's the same with every job we all have. The more you commit, the more you are able to give and people can get.
Awesome, totally. So the final question, what's going on right now? Where can we find what you're doing right now? Do you have a Twitter or something that we can keep up to date with you and what you got going on?
Sure, yeah, I'm on Facebook, Veronica Taylor. I'm veronicataylor.net, which is my website, and I'm at the Veronica T for Twitter. I'm not the greatest updating things, but I'm really working on it. I'm in 3 shows right now that you can see. Mophie, which is stop action, all in cotton. I play Mophie. Astroblast, it's on Sprout, and Welcome to the Wayne is on Nickelodeon Online.
Cool.
So
awesome. One more favor, if you can. If you don't want to, it's totally fine. We were wondering if you could say in Ash Ketchum, if Ash Ketchum could say.
I've spoken enough as myself.
No, that's going to be all the interview. But if you can just say this is Ash Ketchum. Yeah, you're perfect. That'd be awesome. Go ahead whenever you're ready.
J-WAT Productions, I choose you!
Well, that's the story.
I think I'll stick around for a while.